looking a little bit at the chickens, actually, about what chickens we're going to have in the future, and a lot of these are actually going to leave from over here. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, and welcome to my world. We're here, we're doing things back on FTB SkyFactory 3. Now, I've tried to record this intro bit like 3 or 4 times, and I realized that I keep talking and not doing anything, and I kind of have to in the beginning because I don't know what to do. So instead of doing that, I'm going to explain everything I want to explain as fast as I possibly can. First and foremost, I added some things over here. What we have is now an XP vacuum in there, outputting directly into a tank, which is then sending it over here and using some itself. I think this guy actually uses a steady supply, sort of steady supply of XP in order to pull in XP. I don't know why, but it just, I don't know, it works out, which is why we have diamond spikes and gold spikes. Diamond gives you player kill only items such as wither skulls there, and the gold gives you the experience. The diamond does not give you experience, at least not in the version that I'm using right now, which is really unfortunate because I know it used to. Now, with this, what I want to do is actually move the refined storage setup over here and over here. And what I mean by that is I need a crafting grid at both locations and with a big long cable going to both. And then we're going to have our storage, probably a couple more storage things here. We're going to have storage buses or whatever they're called attached to the drawer controllers on both of these locations. And that way our system will have access to everything from the mob farm and everything from the chickens, which is excellent and I love it. So it's going to work out really, really well. Now we're going to save a certain amount of these items, the ones we really, really want to keep, move them around a little bit, and then we're going to put everything else into the refined storage. And from the refined storage, we're going to automatically export anything we don't want, such as the bows and the armor and everything, into some kind of a trash can. I think we actually have a trash can. We do. So perfect. Now we have all of that. That's what I want to do today. And the reason this came up is because I was wandering around, not even sure what I wanted to do today. There's a lot of things we can do. We can do more chickens. We could do more farms. We could do more power. I could set this thing up. I could just clean up the inventory. I could do this. I could do that. There's a lot of stuff. It's not that I don't know what to do. It's that there's too many things to do and I don't know which one I want to tackle. So yes. Now, so what we're doing is a little bit of cleanup here. We're going to do some inventory management. And I need to get prepped. I need to get some items together. I need to get some things together in order to hook this mass refined storage system up. There you go. Before, that took me about 12 minutes to tell you. That's just too long to be talking and not doing anything. So, let me go ahead and start gathering some supplies. And yeah, we'll get started on stuff. Ooh. So what we have now is this guy is hooked up. We do actually see everything that's here in here, which is perfect. It is exactly what we want, sort of. Now back here is very disorganized. I don't know how else to say that. This looks absolutely ugly, and I really do want to straighten this up eventually. Maybe even have like a floor and set everything up in a way that doesn't look so absolutely terrible. But for now, we're going to leave it. I just need to make sure it is indeed functional. That's the biggest thing right now. So what I have is this guy down here with all of the stuff that you did see over there. This is this stuff. It's now hooked up over here. And then, of course, you have the storage, the external storage thing that, allows you to do stuff. You can hook it right on the drawer controller. And then any storage device you set to it, in this case, refined storage, can see everything to it. Everything in the storage. I feel like I'm not explaining this well, but I think you get the gist of it. Now, the next thing that we need to do is actually spread this over to the other side. And this is the part that I don't know for sure is going to work, but we are going to give it a shot. There's a little glitch thingy there. So I'm going to go ahead and basically what we're going to do is I'm going to bring this all the way down. It's getting dark. It's getting very dark. Where am I? Oh, where's the center? I think right over here is like the center-ish. I tell you what, let's go to the center of this guy and bring him back because I know I want it over here somewhere. We're going to start right there because I know that's the center. And we're going to find a way to meet in the middle without too much trouble, I hope. It is very, very, very dark over here. Are you already there? You are. Bam. Bam. There we go. This is so dark. Oh my goodness, I can't see anything. Can I light a torch? I can actually put a torch there. Yay! I can see a little bit now. You don't need to be there. There we go. Give me, thank you. All right, let's turn our magnet on. All right, so now we're gonna go through the side of this thing, like so. And now, oh, I can't get through. I probably should tear this whole thing down, but I just don't want to. This was actually a really cool room, and it's basically just for bats. I don't really know what else to use it for. But I don't want to get rid of it for whatever reason. All right, let's go ahead. Torch. There we go. Okay, that's not where you're supposed to go. Thank you. Okay, I'm still flying. Good. Oh, there we go. And then we break through this wall. That was pretty close, actually. If not dead on perfect. Oh, look how perfect that is. That was excellent. Okay, so where do I need to put this guy down here? I think I actually have the perfect spot for it already because these drawers right here don't really need to be used. So I guess we can actually break them out. Oh, that's right. I have noise canceller things here somewhere. Did I get that? I did. I did. Good. Goody, goody, goody. Okay, now I want you to be right here, like so. Then I need to connect up the cable to it somehow without causing any problems. We're just going to go straight down, I guess. Like this. Those, those sound mufflers are a little bit weird because it's just odd going from full on, there we go. Full on noise and then it all of a sudden just gets really, really quiet. Can I even inject this thing into the back of it? I'm going to have to move this in order to make it work. Okay, sorry about that little interruption. It's a little unexpected cut, but I'm back over here now just because I had to sort some stuff out. And what I had to sort out, oh yay, it's nighttime. Let's go sleep real quick. Actually, there was an issue over here where we're hooking up our other crafting grid. Now, I did actually hook it up already. I moved the things around that I was mentioning. I moved the trash can back one, but we still have a problem over here. We're going to go through this real quick just by here. Okay, so I did bring the cable right around into it, so it is now connected. We can actually access it from this side too, which is really cool. But this is moved back one, and we need to give it access to the system. We need this to have access. But we also need this guy to have the external storage on it. So what we're going to do instead is I've made a few trim. So I can bring the trim out right here. And then I can put this guy right there. And instead of having, let's go ahead and do, I don't want insert on that just yet. Instead of doing this, let's break this guy. Okay, hopefully I got that filter back. Do this, and then I'm going, yeah, good. Insert, and then quickly filter. Oh, there we go. Okay, so hopefully nothing too bad happened there from those guys. Actually, this is the other thing. This isn't that stuff. Oh, right, yeah, it is. Yes, it is. This is where everything comes through. Okay, so hopefully we didn't get any eggs in our system. That would be unfortunate, but I can manually take them out. So what this does is it acts as a second drawer controller. I probably could just put the external storage on it, on the controller sleeve, and everything would have worked just fine. But this is closer to that. This is one block, and this guy just requires some trim, and this is kind of connect together. I think it kind of groups the things together, and I think it looks a little bit cleaner this way. So we're doing it this way, and I think this is going to work. And it really doesn't matter which way to do it, I don't believe. So we're going to go ahead and set a priority on you as well. They're both the same. So now that they are both connected, I should have access to everything that we have in both the mob farm and our chicken setup, which is really, really good. And another benefit of this is that we actually have access to it from not only over here, but also over there. So now everything is together, sort of. So what we can do is, for example, there's a few things over here that I actually wanted to put into I wanted to put over there. I was losing train of thought. Including these guys and including all of these guys, right? So if we go here and now put these in here, these are actually going to go and be stored over there. They're actually going to be fine. Okay, let's check this out. 58, right? Okay, let's go over here. We have 58 in our hand right now. Let's double check this just to make sure. We did increase the size of this, so it's not a problem. 42 plus 64. And I have 58. So it's going to be, you know, 45 plus, what is that, 10, I guess? Because we're missing 6. So yeah, so it should be 43 plus 10. Why did you do that? That is not right. Why did you go there? Ooh, interesting. That's not supposed to do that. Are you like a different glowstone? 348. Number 348. You should be the same one. You are, but you're being stored in a different place. That goes in there, but it didn't actually store it in there. And I don't know why. That is really, really odd. You are connected, right? You should, I mean, you are. You've got to be, because, I mean, the chickens are reaching it just fine. I don't understand that. I really don't get why that's doing that. That was really weird, and that really kind of upsets me. Okay, I guess. We have to deal with that. But there's, actually, this guy as well. All of you, keep going. There we go. Now, that's empty. So we spin you all in there. We shouldn't have a second one over there that is full. We should just have a lot more in the one drawer that's over here. Because gunpowder is another one. We shouldn't have a second gunpowder option in here. And I don't know why it would do that. I really don't. Because this guy should be sending it straight up into him. It should not be anything different. It really shouldn't cause this kind of a problem. But it doesn't seem like it may... Oh, it is. Look at you. Oh, you're a higher priority. I definitely don't want that. I don't understand why it's doing this. This is not supposed to be a thing. I just dropped these into the chest. I think it's because it has a higher priority than anything else. I guess I need it to not have any kind of a priority? I don't know. I mean, I want it to go into the drawers. I have to set every drawer in here. I tell you what we're going to do. I need, let's do this. Because this way I can set the priority, but we can still have this not happen. Because this should never happen. Because if I put this over here, like the gold, it's going to go into a new slot. I don't know why it is. It should not do that. What if... How about, okay, I'll tell you what. Let's do this, because I need to test this. Because I want it to go into the same slot. And if I take this out, I won't have access to my items, but bear with me for a minute. I want to do that, and then I'm going to do this. This is just going to put all of them in there, isn't it? Yeah, it is. This is not... I wish it had like a inventory tweaks or something. Because now I can just kind of fill each one of these up with cobblestone. Because cobblestone's never going to come through here. I'm never going to have a cobblestone chicken. So it kind of works out okay. And this way I can kind of sort of lock every one of the drawers, which is not ideal. This is not the ideal solution. It's just, it's got to be some kind of a bug in the system that they have. But it's the only way I can think of to maybe get around it. Possibly. Now, my other question is, even if this does work, and it does force the items to go into the proper channel, or the proper drawer, how do I know for a fact that once I put my drive back in, that the new items aren't just going to go to the drive? Because I don't know that at all. Not even a little bit. This is really kind of bugging me, man. I have no idea how to solve this problem without doing what I'm doing now. And this is just doesn't seem to be a very clean way to do it. It really doesn't. But we're going to try it anyway, I guess. We're going to see what happens. And I'm kind of bringing you here because I want to experiment with you. Not that you guys can tell me what I'm doing wrong when I'm doing it, but hey, you know, wishful thinking and all. How do I do this? Okay, so now if I try to put these items into here, because this is nothing but the loot bags, or loot things, the mob drops over here, and this stuff here, the chickens. See, it works still. Oh, I didn't check it though. What else do we have? Iron, here we go. Okay, iron, we go to the iron, 50 plus 64, so 50 stacks plus 54 plus 31. I don't know what that is, but you guys can do the math. We're going to see if it just increases a little bit, because it doesn't really matter too much. It did. It works. So it does kind of force it with these guys here. So we're going to keep them here for now until we finally, eventually fill up every single drawer that is here once we get all of the chickens, which will eventually happen, no worries. Yeah, I mean, I can't really do anything else. So we're going to do that. Let me, oh, see, can I even... Where did you just end up? How did you get in there? Oh, because I have storage here. Duh. Okay, that's fine. I forgot about that. I was like, wait a minute. Anyway, I don't have any conduits. Yeah, I have no conduits in here right now. Can I put conduits in? I cannot. Okay, it does not let me do it. Okay, good. I wanted that to be the case. But the thing is, like, if I put this back in, now I'll have access to all my items again, but how do I know that the items that I try to put in here aren't just going to go onto that disk? I need to test this. Oh, that's a way. Actually, I can look at this. Sort of look at this. Maybe not, actually. Not as in-depth as I want it to be. 16109 is what we're at right now. Okay, so if I put this in over here, glowstone, 16109. I need it to not... I guess it's still going to increase because it's still measuring stuff. Oh, lag spike. Lag glitch thing. 16109. Okay. No, we're good because this is on the storage disk. So it did. It actually went into the drawer and we just proved that. That's right. That's good. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. So this is very ugly. I don't like having all the cobblestone here, but this is the only way I can think to do it because it was duplicating. It was giving it a second drawer. I don't know if it's due to the drawers being locked or maybe having the void upgrade on them. I don't know what was causing it, but anytime we try to enter it into this one, it just crashed. It went into a separate one. It went into a separate drawer, and I don't know why. It's really kind of bumming me out, man, but whatever. Anyway, so if I do this is probably actually going to send a lot of the items into one of these drawers too. One of these actually has extra cobblestone in it. I know it does. Yep, there it is. 2 stacks plus 24. And I know that was probably the first batch that I sent in. I don't think any of the others will have it. But that's fine. That's fine. We can clear it out later. We'll be all right. Anyway, so I can put these here. Now, oh, cables. Wait, I need those, I think. Not too many of them, actually. We'll put all this stuff in here for now because it doesn't really matter. Now what I need to do is actually, instead of exporting this into the drawer and these guys into the drawer, I wonder, because this guy actually does need to go back into the drawer, but this one does. These guys do not, because when this goes back into the drawer, it's just gonna. This is a closed circuit. Okay, this is a closed circuit. It's only doing things with loot bags, so I don't mind if that goes directly into the drawer. There's no reason for it to go into the system if it doesn't have to. But these guys right here, instead of going into this, they need to go over here, I think, and kind of go up into... Okay, I need to break you. And then go like... No! Oh, thank goodness I got it. This magnet... I can't even have the magnet on right now. There we go. So now you are being imported. Everything is now being imported into the system. And it is very slow, apparently. But we can give speed upgrades and stuff to it. So now everything is going to go into the system rather than into this guy. And what that's going to do is now that these guys have a priority, which I need to set the other one again. This guy has a priority of 1. The other guy has a priority of 1. They're all going to go into... I need to set this actually back to a priority of 1. And they're all going to go where they need to go, hopefully. That's the idea anyway. Let's go to 1 and set it. And then the drawers are covered. It's fine. So the other issue that I have is that some of these items need to be cleared out of here and they need to go into the network here. And once I clear out one of these, since this is a priority of 1, it's going to fill it anyway. It's just going to fill up the drawer no matter what, because the drawer controller has a storage priority of 1, which means it's going to bypass the disk and go directly into the drawer first, which isn't a big deal, but I want it to only store what I want it to store. I only want to see certain things just because I think they look cool, because we really don't even need to see them anymore. But I want to anyway, if that makes any sense. But I need to organize this stuff, and I don't know what to do first. So, like you, I don't need you. Oh, there's a torch. I didn't mean to do the torch. So, torch? There we go. You're kind of cool. And the heads, I guess we can do the heads. The chest we don't need. We'll go like this. And then ender pearls, yes. These are kind of interesting, but I don't really need them around here. It's not really something you're going to instantly see from a mob farm usually. You can leave. The sticks can leave. And then I can go ahead and put everything in here, hopefully. So I'm just going to kind of clear this stuff out. I don't know exactly what I want to do with it really right now. I need to organize stuff. Basically, that's what I need to do. I probably should organize it before I tear all the drawers out, because putting the drawers back is just going to cause problems. These guys. So as soon as I put a drawer in here, something else is going to fill that slot once it comes in new anyway. Maybe not. I don't know. Looks like I have enough time to kind of manage things. Yeah. Let me just deal with this, I guess. Here's what I've come up with as far as the design goes. Now, I was looking a little bit at the chickens, actually, about what chickens we're going to have in the future, and a lot of these are actually going to leave from over here altogether. So we're really not going to be using a mob farm for a whole lot anymore, except for maybe loot bags. Loot bags are probably going to be the biggest thing. That and wither skeleton skulls. But we're going to have an ender pearl chicken. We're going to have a string chicken. Maybe that's it, actually. From over here. Maybe one of these, actually. They might actually have a wither skeleton skull chicken. I'm not sure. But, yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of stuff over here that we're still going to need, but not a whole lot. It's really going to be very, very slim. But for now, this is how we're going to leave it. Until we get those other chickens. Then I'll worry about reorganizing this guy a little bit. And we'll see where we're at then. Interruptions abound. Crazy, crazy stuff. Anyway, I was looking over here at the chickens, and I actually started laying out. I figured a better option than the cobblestone is to actually lay out some of the drawers as far as what we're going to get in the future, if I have the materials. Now, I didn't go too far into it. I just got a few of them, but one of them, you know, silver, that's natural. You know, I got the other ones. Yellorium, of course, same deal. Ender pearls, blaze rods, gas tears, magma cream, and string are some of the ones that I saw in there that we don't have yet. The ones on this bottom row we don't have yet. So it's kind of interesting about that. But we did hook up everything. This is really good. I'm actually really happy about this, because we do have not only storage for more stuff. I have put the oh wait. I need to put some void upgrades on this guy. Void. I need the void upgrades. Bam. Okay. Not that we even need them there for something like the torches. We have only gotten a stack so far, but just peace of mind, really. Peace of mind for that, because I want to make sure we're never going to overrun any of this, including these guys. I've gotten one direwolf bag the entire time, and to be quite honest, I'm very curious about exactly what this is going to give us. So I'm going to grab our key here. And first thing, I'm going to lock these drawers. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Or click the wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong button. Okay. Right click. Right click. There we go. Now we're good. Okay. Now we're cooking with fire. All right. So let me go ahead and lock all of these drawers as well. Nope, you were already locked. All of you were. You too. And now we'll go ahead and lock these drawers as well. We'll come back and unlock them later. But I just want to make sure that if I accidentally clear out, you know, the inventory of whatever it is that I'm going to grab, then we're still going to be okay. But yes. I kind of want to see what's in this loot bag. I wanted to bring you with me on this one. Also, check it out. Look, we have 7 legendary loot bags. That's actually a lot, believe it or not. stone and glass? I feel like that's a terrible, terrible loot bag. Let's open some of our legendaries. Let's just open all 7 of them. Now, sometimes it's going to be beneficial to open, you know, some of these. Some of the lower tier ones for certain things if we were trying to do like any kind of mass farming of loot bags or whatever. But the legendary ones are the most fun. Supremium Apple gives buffs. Absorption 2 for 2 minutes, speed 2 for 2 minutes, resistance 2 for 2 minutes, regeneration 2 for 2 minutes, and strength 2 for 2 minutes. This is basically the apple you use when you want to go head to head with a wither or something. Diamond leggings, okay, magic bean. I don't even know what magic bean does. I'm not sure if I even want to try to open it. Oh, yes, I will take that. Thank you. Okay, draconium. Don't really need that too much, but I guess it's okay. Diamond helmet and chance cubes. Yeah, we're going to get into the chance cubes too. I actually have a few of those. Mana pearls, heck yeah. Superium essence, okay. And an end portal frame. We got just another piece of that. I actually have a couple of these. I think this is the second one I got actually, which is really good. Chance icosahedron, I think is what it is. I don't know. It's a work in process though, which worries me about using it, but we'll see. Yeah, we got some pretty decent stuff. It's okay. That's all right. I can live with that. So we're going to go and put this away. We're going to see about these end portal frames, though. I'm kind of curious about them just to see what it is and how many of them we have. And I should have 2 of them. End portal frames. Yeah, I got 2 of them. So once we get, how much do we need? 12, right? 3, 6, yeah, 12. So once we get 12 end portal frames, we can actually place our own portal. Place our own end portal. We have to be sure, because I don't think we can pick it up in this mod pack. I don't believe we can pick up the end portal frames with them. So we have to be absolutely sure that wherever we place it is exactly where we want it forever, which kind of worries me a little bit. And worst comes to worst, I'll go into creative and break it and replace it somewhere else, because I don't believe you shouldn't be able to move it. If you can get the item in your hand like that, I think you should be able to move it, but that's just me. But in any case, here's this here, and here's these guys. And from either of these 2 areas, we can go ahead and just access whatever we want to access. And the good thing is that we're laying the groundwork for an island-wide access to our system. So we don't need really the wireless situation. Granted, I could put one in the middle and I'll be able to fly out to whatever corner and just use it wherever as far as the wireless is concerned, which is my biggest problem with refined storage, is that the wireless has a very, very, very small range. You can max it out completely and it's still tiny in comparison to what Applied Energistics can give you, but it's still wireless. It's still pretty cool, and I'll still have to look into it. But I'm glad that I can go to either one of these spots and just kind of access my storage from anywhere, and I can get mob drops or chicken drops from either one of them. And eventually we're going to have another section over here or something, probably all over the place with more crafting storage, just so we have access to our network from anywhere. We don't have to fly all the way to the other end of our island just to get access to like chicken drops. We can just go to our nearest crafting grid and take them directly out from there, which is really, really cool. I'm really happy that I've started this process because it's going to help us out a lot in the future. But this episode might be a little bit shorter than others. I'm not sure exactly about editing and all that stuff. But if you liked the episode, don't let that like button get lonely and subscribe to see more. Check out the Patreon and donation links down below. Thank you for watching. Do what you do, and I will see you next time. You know what? Look at these squid, man. These guys are actually water sources. So much so that squid can spawn inside of them. How weird is that? They've been doing it for a while. Oh, well, whatever. Peace out, peeps.